Hello everybody, welcome to Saints Row 2. This is a late Christmas special. Yeah, I was going to do a thing for all of the 12 days of Christmas, and I'm still going to do that, because why not? Why not? I'll just, have to do things faster. Okay, here's the select difficulty. I forget what I chose, actually. I chose normal. Alright. I'm recording post-commentary because, well, the first time I did it, this video being it, the microphone wasn't
You'll
working.
never guess who's
Actually,
awake.
I'm going to check if it's working now.
Come see for yourself.
How long has it been?
Years. I stopped keeping track a while ago.
Can't believe it's been that long.
Alright,
Time flies
that
when you're watching someone
narration
breathe through a
is
tube.
definitely recording.
How's the family?
My wife's cheating on me with an
here's an
Altar
opening
exec,
cutscene.
and my
So our
daughter sits in her
character
room
was
listening to
in an
Aisha albums all
explosion,
day.
which caused them
Dead
to
woman, she sure releases a lot of records.
coma.
No shit. God, that was a hell of a year.
And
Alderman Hughes, Mayor Winslow, Aisha, Chief
blah
Monroe.
blah 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 blah.
All
I
murdered by
didn't
that
actually
asshole
play
who's been
Saints
sitting
Row
in
1,
intensive care
so I
on
sort of have
taxpayers'
no
money.
idea what's going on.
He said he wouldn't pull the
But
plug.
this seems
Lord
like it's
knows why.
loosely
Anyone call the
connected
chief?
at the
Couldn't get
most.
through. The press has been mobbing him with phone calls.
Oh, about the... I forgot that was today.
You should pay more attention.
Fuck off. How's the patient?
Seeing as they're still
Okay.
breathing after being caught in a massive explosion, I'd say pretty good.
Oh, here's the character
What happened?
creation screen.
Shanking. Put him over there.
Um,
Sorry about that.
it
Have they said
was.
anything yet?
Not yet.
I
But I'm about
enjoyed
to take
making
the
this
bandages
character,
off.
and you'll see why soon enough. Okay, so presets. I don't see why there's presets. So blah 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 blah. Making the character, I randomized each one by closing my eyes and holding the down arrow. Except for when it gave me an option to randomize, then I actually used the randomize option. Oh, and I did the Wheel of Fortune thing there, where it always goes one past where it should. And that one didn't count. It was a second spin. Yeah. Second spins don't count. I wish I could hear the game audio while I was doing this. That time I mashed up and down at the same time. And actually I think that was what I did for the first one. And blah 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 blah. Yeah, doesn't that look sort of terrifying? I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Okay. And I don't know why, but I thought I should redo the age. It's 3 minutes in, and I'm already bored. Yeah, I mean, with the addition of commentary, this won't be as boring. Ha ha ha. Hopefully. I just saw just how terrifying that was. At this point, I mashed left and right at the same time to see where it sort of wanted to stick. And it stuck at 45, roughly. I think, no, actually it stuck all the way at negative 50. And then I had a better idea of how to, and then I realized I didn't randomize them all the same way. So I randomized them all the same way. And, you know, I'm glad I went back to re-randomize. Because the character I ended up with is so much better than what I would have had. That's without a doubt. So here, I think I mashed left and right again. And, I ended up with a body shape of 50, a muscularity of 62, a fatness of 46, an age of... Oh, there I was just looking at what the age slider did. It didn't do that much. So, an age of 54. And then I saw this, and I was like, well, why did they give us presets? Meh. So, I held down with my eyes closed, and then opened, and stopped, and then I held right with my eyes closed, and then stopped and opened. And... so... I saw all of that face stuff, and I was like, nope. And then I saw the addition of mustache and beard, and I was like, yes. She will have a mustache and a beard. And then I noticed there was a randomize button at some point. I'm glad I noticed the randomize button. It just made this character so much better. Yeah, the mouse in this game is really sensitive. I just... Yeah. Then I noticed the randomize button, which made me very glad. And then I went back and I was like, what? Randomize button, where are you? So I re-randomized everything a second time and ended up with all of the same stuff. Which is weird. Oh, no. I only re-randomized the gender, and then I looked at all the other stuff and was like, no, why isn't there a randomized key? And then it was there for face and hair. And who am I to say no to a random face? So I was like, random, with my eyes closed, and I think there I stopped and opened my eyes. Then I did the same thing with hair, which I was sort of glad with that, but then I accidentally hit the randomize again, twice, so I had to re-randomize the whole thing. Yeah. And I ended up with that. So, yeah, the beard I also randomized then. And ended up with that, but they had to be color coordinated. Aww. Then I randomized the makeup. And let's see. I wonder if that resembled a pop star. No. And personality, the voice, I'm gonna have to quiet down for the voice.
I don't think I'm a badass. I know it.
It's been way too long since I shot someone.
I'm tougher than I look.
¿Qué pasa? Keep it real, man.
These gangs have no idea who they're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know who I am?
Yeah, I decided that was the best one.
I love my job.
And I saw all these facial expressions. And so I randomized by holding down and closing my eyes again. And ended up with that. And then I did the same for the movement style. And let's see what I got. I got that. Swag. I don't know why they gave us that option.
Nice job. And a good day to you. Yeah!
Then there's all that stuff.
Hey.
This one I didn't randomize.
Hey.
I don't
As
think.
long as I'm around, no one's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
As long as I'm around, no one's gonna fuck with you.
I actually forget what that said.
You can't stop the sound.
I think it was something along the lines of...
Yeah, I don't even gotta work out.
I really don't remember. I remember it was hilarious,
I
though.
don't have all day. You
Yeah.
can't stop
For some
the
reason, I'm not allowed to
Have you
hear
survived the what?
the audio while I'm
You like
recording
it,
this
huh?
narration.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I don't know
I'm
why.
gonna have some fun with you.
I know you can still hear the audio, because I tested, because I actually looked at that. It's weird. It's stupid. So, yeah. It's, I forget what I was saying here. All I know is that I thought I was recording narration. Okay.
Yes. That looks like it healed nicely.
Yes, it did.
Be careful, Doctor. Your patient's dangerous.
You got anything you want to say to the judge, you better start thinking of it now.
You're wasting your time.
You're
Let's get a hold of
wasting your
Troy.
time. Let's get a hold of Troy.
Hey,
Uh,
is it really you?
I feel like I should
Do I
read
know
all
you?
this
My
dialogue
brother was in the
out,
Saints and he told me all about you.
but
Listen,
I know
we
that's
gotta get you out of
actually
here.
voiced.
Well, I'm sure if we ask nicely.
I know a way out.
Yeah? Then why are you still here?
I heard you were in here and I wanted to bust you out. Getting out of here's a two-man job and no one else will give it a try.
You really expect me to trust some guy I don't even know?
Come on, I just got myself shanked so I could get a chance to talk to you. Doesn't that show I'm loyal?
It shows that you're dumb enough to let yourself get stabbed.
I'm trying to help you.
You know what I got the last time I trusted someone? Blown the fuck up.
You need me.
The hell I do, I got the Saints.
Sure you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
How long do you think you've been out?
Oh, I don't know, mate. 2 to 3 weeks.
Look, I know you think you're a badass, but do you even know where you're at? Without me, you'll be wandering around the prison for hours. Even if you manage to hide from the guards that long, and if you actually figure out how to make it outside these walls, you're just gonna find out that you're sitting on a goddamn island. And I'm pretty sure you can't outswim the Coast Guard.
You got a boat stashed here?
No, but I know where we're gonna steal one.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah. So here I was confused for stupid reasons. I was like, alright, right click and left click punch, right click and left click block, holding right click and left click will build a more powerful charge attack. And I was like, oh, right click or left click punch, not and, silly game developers. And then right click and left click block, and then holding both will create a more powerful charged attack. Oh wait, no, holding one. Oh, I think I was doing that wrong. Yeah, it says and when they mean or. Game developers. Combat system. This combat sort of sucks. The shooting's nice, I think. But, hand to hand.
Can't believe I'm breaking out of jail with you.
Just stay focused, little man.
I also turned off the music for this because content ID. Meh. Oh, here I was like, how do I pick up the weapon? And I was pressing all of keys, only to find out that I already had it picked up, but it was still on the ground.
Follow me. I know the way out. Okay, we gotta climb these pipes up to the roof.
Yeah.
So, do you remember my brother?
I'm not gonna lie, got no idea who the hell you're talking about.
So, what are you gonna do when you get out of here?
I ain't worrying about that until I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be talking. Really, post-commentary, I have nothing to say about this game. Maybe I should pretend I'm playing it. I am, but that's... Then I think I would, like, mess up the commentary. Because I'm in... moving and clicking and typing as if I was playing the game. That might result in some weird stuff. Oh, the weapon selection in this is a little weird. It's not very... It's designed for if you have a controller, which I don't. There, I tried to shoot out the floor because I'm clever, but I forgot that this game was from, you know, back when polygons were all the rage. Maybe I'm not giving this game enough credit. But the graphics, I
You
mean,
telling me you didn't know this was gonna work?
polygons all the rage. You probably can't do that in new ones either. Then I saw the option to dual wield, and I was like, dual pistols are the coolest gun in any game ever. So, dual pistols, raw. But I didn't see any option to ever drop the other pistol. Even when I completely ran out of ammo for the pistols, I still had them both.
Get you out of here.
Yeah, let's not
Which
start
I
celebrating till
don't
we're off this
quite
damn island.
understand. But whatever, that's fine. And it said V enters fine A. And I tried to shoot the fence. Because I keep on forgetting that most games don't let you shoot through things that would be easily shot through.
You shouldn't have fucked with the Stillwater PD.
It's sort of weird. That wasn't a weird voice, that was actually me yawning. Which, I know, weird, right?
The suspect is extremely dangerous.
Get to the docks. And the sprinting seems just a bit fast. I mean, I probably sprint faster than that. It's just that third-person shooters aren't usually so good about sprinting fast. I didn't understand it. Wait, I smell good food. Just a second. Because, you know, the Movie Maker is weird. It has frames, and each of those frames is an individual time. And you can't select any time in between those frames. You have to select one of the frames. So, that's weird. I smell good food, but so see you at the next frame. Hello, everybody. Yeah, there was actually no food at all, but I was still hungry, so now I have Hot Pockets, which they're delicious, but you can never eat them straight out of the microwave, or you will burn your esophagus. So I'm just gonna let it cool for a bit. You will get to hear the sounds of me eating a Hot Pocket, which is lucky you.
Man the gun! I'm gonna get us out of here!
Get it. Okay. So, my verdict on this game is it's fun, but
Don't let him catch us!
it
Come on,
needs
it's like
some
that, we might not make it too short.
which, I guess, I mean, it has sequels, so, improvement, sort of. But apparently neither of the sequels are as good as this. I thought the driving was sort of
What are you waiting for? Take
low-key,
those cops out!
but I need to be more cautious. Also, this Carlos guy, he's so demanding. He's like, why haven't you shot the chopper down yet? Like, 12 seconds after they show up. It's ridiculous.
You know how to use that thing?
I think if I hadn't shot any
That's
of
a route.
those,
It is now.
I still would have
Jesus, when did this
survived.
happen?
When Ulter got involved.
The clothing company?
After Hughes was killed in that bombing of yours, Ulter picked up the pieces. Now they're everywhere. On TV, on billboards, in stores. Hell, if you ever forget who Ulter is,
so
just look towards Saints Row and you'll see
I
that
think in
fucking
this
eyesore.
game we're trying to take down Ultor.
Here we are.
We're gonna find the other saints.
What other saints?
What you talking about?
Without anyone to lead them, the Saints fell apart. Once the Brotherhood, Ronan, and Samdi showed up, the few that were left dropped their flags before they got killed.
Oh, that's fucking great.
And
Look, I know you didn't ask for it, but my advice is to just keep your head down. The cops are looking for you and a lot's changed. I say you just go buy a beer and soak up as much information as you can.
Thanks, Carlos.
Anytime.
hot pockets are so hot. It's okay. Coma victim wakes up, kills way to freedom. I would be a good newscaster. Oh, yeah. I just saw Anchorman last night. Which...
Time for some unnecessary...
Which last night for you would be not last night for me. I'm recording this last night. What last night is for you. Unless you're watching this after the 29th. You know what? I saw Anchorman 2 on the 27th. Yeah. I swapped nightstick with knife, because why wouldn't you swap nightstick with knife? Knives are so much more deadly than nightsticks. This mission, I can see what the point of everything in this mission is, but the way they joined it all together, it just seems sort of sloppy to me. But, I mean, they had to start somewhere. Besides, according to everything I've heard about this game, this must be like the worst mission. Because everyone says the missions are great. You know how a lot of people blow on their food to cool it down? Well, I'm actually blowing inside of this Hot Pocket instead of blowing onto it, because it's so much quicker. If you don't like that I'm talking about my Hot Pocket, and then, I probably won't talk about it much more. Oh, but I'm about to get the first bite of pepperoni. The rest of it was, so far, was all just delicious sauce and cheese. That's delicious. Oh, this isn't actually a Hot Pocket, this is a Lean Pocket. They're the same thing, except Lean Pockets are more delicious. And healthier. Supposedly. Oh yeah. I decided to make our tank top a bumblebee. And I was like, well, why would I want any of these things? I mean, they're all covering it up. Oh, except for that one. I sort of just chose whatever had the highest style points. And combining all the items with the highest style points doesn't give you something that's very stylish. Hi, I'm recording. Okay.
That's exactly what I would have recommended.
I guess some people would consider that stylish. I wouldn't. You know, those colors combine surprisingly well. Looking back on it now. Yeah, I was saying that looked sort of like a thing from Antechamber, but it didn't.
Altar really needs to start developing Mecca. Thanks for buying that. I was getting tired of looking at it.
So there's all these genes. Genes 4. That was weird. So I had the choice between track pants and Lyrica pants. And I chose that because it had a big old spot at the crotch. And who wouldn't want that? Because if you have a big old spot, then you can make it a different color, and it looks hideous. Which I'm not talking about the game, or, talking. I ran out of money to buy horrible-looking things that claimed to be stylish. Because the stuff with the most style points is also the most expensive. Which sucks. But, I mean,
That'll really make you stand out.
look at that style. I don't think you can have both an arm sweatband and a wristband, so I decided to make it black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. You know how it is. Which, does anyone actually honestly like that song? I mean, clearly some people like it. Because, I mean, it's really popular, but...
You're gonna love that until it falls apart when you go home.
Huh. It's weird. So there, I'm heading to TNA. I wonder what that is.
What, you didn't see it?
Oh yeah, I wanted more style points. And so I was hoping she had money. But none of my knife attacks were working. Sort of makes you wonder why they give you a knife. Well, I guess you get the knife. But, you know, my point still stands. Here I am crashing into everything. And, I like that when you hit them, they just fly into space. So,
to be the trial of the century. A notorious member of a gang once known as the 3rd Street Saints, Johnny Gat, was arrested last year in an assassination attempt against then-decorated police officer Troy Bradshaw. In the resulting trial, Gat was convicted of 1 count of attempted murder and a staggering 387 counts of first-degree murder, promptly sending him to death row.
Johnny Gat.
Hey, Barry, turn this shit off!
For
Yeah, I was watching that.
1 count of attempted murder and 387 counts of first-degree murder.
Could you turn the TV back?
In a few short moments, we'll be allowed back in the courtroom and we'll find out once and for all if Mr. Gat will go home a happy man.
And I think it's implied he's trying to get off on pleading.
Oh, shit.
But that's not what it looks like once you get to the courtroom.
Make a marriage work is a set of...
Get your ass back! Where do you think you're going?
The second hot pocket is always better than the first hot pocket, because then it isn't burning your mouth.
No one in Stillwater can stop me.
Want to try some waterbed body surfing, babe?
I think I do have a time limit on this mission, but I think I only get the time limit once I exit the bar.
I wish my frat bros were here.
But I'm gonna... Fuck this.
You know? You know what I want to see? An amazing combination of Grand Theft Auto 5 shooting and driving, Overgrowth's melee combat, Mirror's Edge's parkour, and a good plot.
Maybe I should, like, run for it.
That would be amazing. Oh, and this game's humor. Oh, suddenly once I get to the door, I have a time limit. That's it. And these guys don't let me pass. They're like two miniature Gandalfs. Remember, you shall not pass.
Come here!
It gave me a cruise control tutorial, which it didn't tell me how to turn on cruise control in that. So, that's sort of weird. Can we make it to the court on time? Drama, 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 I'm not gonna tell you. So here we are at the courtroom. Obviously we made it in time. They didn't give us a time limit for, like, actually finding the courtroom. Also, none of the security people seemed to mind that we just jogged in while having a knife out, while wearing a football jersey, a black and yellow tank top.
Mr. Gatt, you've been convicted of over 300 murders. Do you really expect this appeal to work?
I figure with the statute of limitations, it really should be closer to 250.
There's no statute of limitations for murder.
Why the fuck not?
Watch yourself, Mr. Gatt.
Or what? You'll hold me in contempt of court? You're already planning on giving me the chair. You think I'd give a shit about you not liking me? Fuck off.
I'm curious if you can keep your cavalier attitude when 2,000 volts are running through your body.
Oh yeah?
Volts?
And I'm curious if you can keep acting like a
Not that
douchebag when I
many.
shove that
There are
gavel up
tasers
your
that
ass.
give out
My client would like that
shots.
stricken from the record.
What's that?
And those are intended to not be deadly.
Drop it.
Because that's the point of a taser.
Anyone hit and need a lawyer?
Shit. About time your burnt ass woke up.
You okay, Johnny?
Yeah, aside from almost getting sent to the chair, I'm fucking great. Hey, you look different. You do something with your hair?
You ready to get out of here?
And then I got a shotgun. and destroyed everyone. It was ridiculous fun. Blah 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 blah. Suddenly the judge got a gun. He was called Johnny Gat because Gat is another word for gun. The rhyming started as unintentional, but then it became really fun. And then I ran out of ammo for the shotgun. Doobly doobly dum.
Thanks for busting me out. Ish would have killed me if I got executed.
You still with Aisha?
Yeah, I mean, got a little tricky with me on death row and her being on the DL after faking her own death. But, you know, we found a way to make it work.
How long were you in jail anyway?
2 years and 31 days.
Not like you were counting.
Yeah, right? You know, it's weird. People inside were betting how long I'd last. See, when I was first busted, guards were always trying to put me in the ground. After Troy became chief of police, it all stopped. Troy must be more forgiving than I am.
Troy's the chief of police.
Yo, you better start getting with the times. Julius is missing. Ben King wrote an autobiography. Dex is a... You know, don't even get me started with Dex.
You know what sort of sucks?
The real kicker is Troy. In a couple of months, he went from
I
undercover
cannot
cop
find
to chief of police. And
Attack
word
on
is,
Titan
he's become obsessed with finding out what
anywhere.
happened on your little boat trip with the alderman.
If I get some free time, I might
it's
swing by
probably
the
on
station and
Toonami.
say hello.
But I would have to wait until they started showing it from the beginning again. Because they do show the shows in order. But, you know, the longer it's been on, the longer it takes for it to loop around.
May Arlon Hibbert protect you from the forces of Exnu.
The only episode of Attack on Titan I could find that wasn't like a reaction or something was episode 1, which, I mean, that's always a good episode to start with, but there's no other episodes available anywhere. Actually, maybe they have it on Toonami's official website. I don't know. One sec. Hello, we are back. Yeah. So, yeah, I found one Attack on Titan clip, like, with every search I did, and it was the first episode, still Japanese voice, but with English subtitles, which is yay, because I don't speak Japanese, and that was it. I found nothing else. Anyways, so, but here's the thing. Alright, when I watched Attack on Titan, they said the wall was 50 meters tall. And I was like, wait, 50 meters? But, there's no way that would keep them out. Because, well, first, I assumed Titan meant, like, you know, meant like the size of the Colossi from Shadow of the Colossus and stuff like that. And second, when before I actually watched Attack on Titan, I watched a video on PBS Idea channel called Are Titans Evil? And I saw the big guy that didn't have skin, and I was like, whoa, he's definitely taller than that wall. And so I was like, wait, how does that wall keep him out? And, yeah. I didn't realize that the guy without skin was a colossal titan, or a titanic titan, if you will. And I assumed they were just all that height. When they actually got through, I was looking out for a titan eating a human. Just a shot of that. So I could like extrapolate their height. Because they do have roughly the same proportions as humans. And now I'm going to figure that out. Because I don't know the height of a human in meters. The height of the average woman in meters.
The Ronin of it. Shit! Don't do that again.
I should hire some rich white kid to do this for me.
Oh, come on! Get
out of my way!
Height of the average. Japanese woman. Because I'm not sure where it takes place, but I assume that it takes place in Japan because it's an anime and everyone is speaking Japanese. One second. Although I could be wrong. In meters. It was. Let's see. Human height on Wikipedia. Okay.
Women like you that ruin my life.
Okay. Let's look at Wikipedia. The study of height is known as oxology. Growth has long been recognized as a measure of the health of individuals, hence part of the reasoning for the use of growth charts. For individuals, as indicators of health problems, growth trends are tracked for significant deviations, and growth is also monitored for significant deviancy from genetic expectations. Blah 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 blah. Let's see.
Everyone out of their vehicles.
It's almost accurate. Oh, there we have it. Height around the world. Japan. I think I went past Japan. Oh, there's me following in the background. This is no longer about the game. This is about me trying to figure out the height of the Titans. Japan. It's, 1 second. I need to find out the column for women. It's the second column. Okay. Japan. 1.58 meters. Okay. That's actually... Oh. I thought for a second it said that the women were taller than the men, which usually doesn't happen. Okay. So... 1.58, and the Titans were proportioned roughly the same as a human, and in most humans, your head is about a seventh of your total height, and when she was being eaten, that woman was about the height of the Titan's head. So, times 7, and we get, the Titans are like 11 meters tall. So, yeah, that wall would definitely keep them out. My question, though, is how tall is that colossal Titan? Let's see. Let's see. The wall was about 50 meters. So 50, and then we know the Titan. The wall was up to its neck, and it was still proportioned the same. So. That means the wall was 6/7 of its height, which makes the Titan 7/6 of the wall's height. So, let's just multiply by 7. Divide by 6. So that Titan was 58 meters, the colossal Titan. And I haven't talked about the game in quite a while. I actually had to... Oh, you might have noticed a slight cut. That was because I was trying to figure out how to open the minimap, and one of the keys that I hit, like, Alt-tabbed out of the game, it didn't turn it off, but it Alt-tabbed out and stopped the recording.
Got it.
Which sucks. But whatever. That's fine. So, I think this was when I decided, I think I was giving my final thoughts on the game. At this point, blah 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 the words, I've already given those thoughts, so I really have nothing to say. But here I am running. And this is a good game, even though it has flaws. So, oh wait, no, there's another 2 whole bars. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, yeah, that's because I noticed this guy, and I was like, he'll never suspect it. And then I hit V, and that happened. But then I shot him. And then I noticed a fast car, which I could sprint as fast as... Okay, maybe people don't actually sprint that fast. Like I said, They did.
Something. You're a two-bit crook.
And I'm supposed to evade the police and not slow down. Because if I slow down, the hostage escapes. Which is sort of weird, because I would assume that I would have a gun to his head.
This is my fault. I swear.
But, yeah, and it tells you, I just noticed in the top left, that it tells you how long it will be till they pay out, and how much they're gonna pay. So... Oh, and I think those guys that are wearing ties that look like fast food restaurant managers are the police. Yes!
I never thought I'd get to find out.
Well, now I know that fast food managers are police. And, that's... Well, I mean, that's always a good thing to know. So, don't ever insult fast food managers. That's the law. Oh, these are my final thoughts on the game. It's a good game. Oh my god, I could tell because I'm aiming at the ground. Bye.